Hey guys, welcome to the Book Reviewers Podcast, and I'm your host today. It's Alexander, and I'm hoping you're all having a great day, okay? So let's get right into it. The book we'll be reviewing today is called Compromised by Heidi Ayabre. It comes in at a grand total of 452 pages. Regarding its genre, it's kind of a mystery, adventure, character drama sort of thing. It's sort of a slow paced, introspective coming of age story, and it's really, really fun. Now into the story. The book opens up with an introduction of Maya, a highly logical and science obsessed teenage girl. She's also our main character. Her dad is a con man, and they've been on the run for pretty much her entire life. This long journey ends up taking her to Nevada, where the authorities finally catch up with her father. She's immediately taken to a foster care facility called Kids Place. Still in a sense of denial about the loss of her father, she starts to adapt to Kids Place while hoping for her father's return. One of the people she meets during this time is our main side character, Nicole, a hot headed and emotion driven girl around Maya's age, also staying at Kids Place. However, when Maya finally gets to meet her dad in prison, he tells her to find her long lost aunt Sarah, and that he won't be able to be reunited with her. Soon after this, Maya learns that her aunt is in Idaho, and in an attempt to find a place to belong, as well as escape the foster care system, she runs away with Nicole and heads to Idaho. Along the way, Maya and Nicole struggle physically and emotionally with homelessness and clash repeatedly due to their differences in ideology. But as they struggle together, Maya learns to work with Nicole and truly appreciate her. Over time, Maya comes to terms with the loss of her father and finds a sense of belonging in Nicole. Her find her finding her aunt no longer being important to her growth anymore is left ambiguous. And that's the end of the plot itself. Onto the writing style. Personally, I wasn't immediately hooked on it. Maya came off as kind of cold and irritating, and there was immediately a severe lack of likability to her. Uh, but as we get to learn more about her at Kids Place and on her journey, the story really starts to take you in as it becomes apparent that her logical methodology and cold attitude are just a defense mechanism, developed due to all the deception and toxicity she observed with her father. And she really does care about the people around her, even if she doesn't show it immediately. One example of this is how when she first met Nicole and realized that she's taking unprescribed pills, she goes out of her way to leave a note on the bottle asking her to stop, an action inconsistent with her original, purely logical persona. Being a story pretty much entirely focused on character drama, they're all very well developed. Maya's character arc, especially, being extremely complex and well thought out. This leads to very real characters who become both easily relatable and lovable over time as we get to see their growth on the journey. On another note, the narration and dialogue is often written in kind of a simplistic, almost crude style at times, with easily understandable vocabulary. However, Maya, being a science nerd and the narrator, often makes really specific references about science and chemistry, which often are kind of hard to understand or require some sort of knowledge in the subjects themselves. Example of this is how Maya often refers to her stomach aches developed as a result of her stressful time with her father, as well as the stress felt after losing him, as gastritis. Finally, the setting being mostly in the foster care facility and various slums across America is highly realistic and easily visualized. This brings a visceral and kind of depressing tone to the setting, eventually contrasted by the developing friendship between the two girls, Maya and Nicole. Um, Regarding if you should actually read the book, though, absolutely. It can be frustrating at times, the constant drama and Maya's antisocial attitude, but the depth of each of the characters, and especially the relationships between them, are both highly relatable as well as impactful. This is one of those books that will leave a lasting impact on just about anyone who reads it. I strongly recommend giving it a go. And so, with that, this has been the Book Reviewers Podcast with your host, Alexander. I thank you all so much for your time, and I hope you enjoyed this review of Compromised by Heidi Ayabre. Sorry, I'm not really good at pronouncing the name. Hope you check it out and have a great day.